Hi everyone, Doris Raymond from The Way We Wore in Los Angeles, and we are doing another episode. This episode is recent acquisitions, which is all across the board. There's no real theme because I never know what I'm going to find and when I'm going to find it. So I want to start with the mannequins first. This delicious green and white polka dot dress doesn't have a designer label to it, but it's beautiful quality. It's a silk chiffon, and the cuffs and the neck remind me of RBG, are pleated organza. It has an I'm Magnin label, which helps date. It is definitely 1970s, and it's fun. It could be a garden dress, it could be an evening dress, and since it's not a designer, quote-unquote, significant piece, sacrilegious thing that I would say is you could shorten it and make it a little bit more accessible to wear frequently. She's using a Moschino multicolor canvas tote. What I love about this is the leather strips have serrated edges, so it adds to the texture. And this fabulous, funky, floppy hat that she's wearing does not have a label, but it's an orange checkerboard cut velvet. I don't even know if I can, it's for a tiny head. It's a flower pot hat. You know, I respond to the fabrics and the details, and that's typically what gets me to buy something. So we have a winner in the fabric and the details on this dress, a winner on the fabrics. As we move over to this mannequin, we have a faux kind of patchwork print. It's a wrap dress, cotton, 1970s, and Mike has accessorized it with this wonderful 1970s butterfly necklace. And not only that, but he created this wonderful fringe with monarch butterfly hat. So it's a great piece to walk into a garden party in this ensemble. I want to make a comment about the fact that I cannot tell you how thrilled I am to see so many men that have subscribed to this channel. So hello to Eric in Nebraska. Hello to Kenneth in Ireland. Thank you so much for your interest, your comments, and we love all of you, so thank you. Okay, I know I digress. Then I'm gonna, since today is the first day of fall, summer is over unfortunately, we have jackets and we have things that can go pretty much all season. You can guess why I responded to this. The print on this is incredible. It's a faux resist dye with the butterfly embedded in it. It's a horrific fabric. It's a polyester. Forgive me for saying that, but it's not my favorite. And what I love about it is I don't think this has ever been worn. Could be because of the fabric, but it has its original belt, and it's definitely 1970s. You can tell by the collar and the overall silhouette and the horrific fabric. Oh gosh, okay. I'm a little goofy today. This wonderful necklace is kind of an amethyst pear glass drop with a faux coral hook on like a snake chain. This can dress up any plain Jane dress and make it look elegant. And then, continuing along the patchwork theme, this quilted bodice pieced, nice combination of mixing patterns. There's no label, so I have no idea who made this, but I love pattern on pattern, and so I think that they did a good job mixing the floral prints with whatever this is. It looks like a leaf print with the polka dots. It's great. And then piping. But the quilting, there is definitely quilting in here. It's an odd combination. It makes the sleeves stick out a little bit more. And then for those of you that still relate to Penny Lane in Almost Famous, we have this, kind of looks like a Jessica McClintock gunny sacks dress, but it's not. It's a muslin prairie dress with a tie back, bell sleeves, edged in lace, and then these bumblebee appliques on the very top, a little flounce on the bottom, and it's a great all-around medium weight summer, spring, and fall dress. It is, yeah. And then this is a two-piecer. Many months ago, I bought several hundred pieces of never been worn clothing from this amazing woman in Costa Mesa. She had a store she had 2 stores down there. And the things she didn't sell when she closed her business, she put in storage for years. And when the time came to give up her storage unit, she called me. And over the course of, I think it was a year and a half, I would go down and buy a carload, and then a few months later I go down again and buy another carload. This is from Gail's Stash. This is a label that I was not familiar with, but have since really grown to love. Puet, his simple lines and choice of fabric. This is a silk organza over piece, and then the slip underneath it, its nice color combination is kind of a 1920s style. Yeah. And I like this one because of the fabric and also the simplicity of style. This can be worn even as a maternity dress, you know. Unlabeled. Feels like silk, but the label says linen. It's not linen. It's a bias cut slip dress. Never worn, also came from this amazing collection of things from Costa Mesa. So many people love Bob Mackie, but unfortunately, because his pieces are so well made and they're so desirable, and they tend to be on the pricey side, we included this piece, which I recently purchased because it looks like Mackie. It doesn't have a label. This is take 2. Take 1, we discovered it had 2 kind of styrofoam flossies on the inside, which we removed. What's wonderful about this is it has a built-in slip, so you can be discreetly sexy. How's that? And if you want to be overtly sexy, just remove the slip, right? But what's great about this too is, if you notice, it has a serrated hem and the fringe moves. And if you like high drama, or if you intend to audition to be a ringmaster in a circus, this great Jenny long waisted crepe and satin jacket, this hardware is to die for, this closure. And what's lovely about this, it's not an itsy bitsy teeny weeny size, it's oversized. So it's probably late 80s. And then here's a name that I haven't heard for in years, Laura Ashley from England. When I opened my store in San Francisco in 1981, Laura Ashley's store was half a block down from me, and it was always packed. This is a slub silk dress with a beautiful bust line, and it's tailored. So this with a big puffy crinoline underneath looks like a lot of fun. Made in Great Britain. So as we move down the rack, this delicious orange silk Valentino, it's a halter neck, super sexy, and it's short, and it's guaranteed to get you noticed. Do I sound like a car salesman? No. Patrick Kelly did this fabulous treatment of lace up in the bust area, cropped, kind of a khaki notch collar jacket. We did an episode where we showed Patrick Kelly pieces, and anything by him I tend to like. And then last but not least, I can't tell if this is real or faux. It almost feels like a bath mat. It's wonderful. The lining is wonderful, and it is another attention getter. It's for a small person, and I don't think it's real. I don't want to buy real, so I'm going to just fool myself and say it's not real. It's a mixture of this bath mat and leather inserts with this fabulous silk lining. So that's this week's recent acquisitions. You know, there's something magical about sharing the things that you're passionate about. I think the reason why we've come so far in such a short period of time is because when you're passionate about something, you radiate your love and admiration, and people respond to that. So thank you for being receptive to my passion. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. So thank you for giving us this platform to communicate with you, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you in the store sometime in the not so distant future. Please remember, those of us in the United States have the privilege of being able to vote. And it is a privilege, and democracy is really important, and we need to go out there and exercise our voice. So God bless you, and thank you very much.